that attend the school where Gordon teaches, and it's a high school, it's a special high school in the Phoenix area. And these three students were very cooperative and offering to help us set up yesterday and work with us today. And in addition, they decided that they wanted to try to do the test, to do the case. So we thought they were actually the first ones done yesterday, turning in their presentation, which blew me away. These kids, as far as I know, just to let you know, they did not have to turn in a written paper, which the other students did. So that does make a difference, and I understand that. And they also really have not actually formally taken, I believe, any supply chain classes. Is that correct? So we've given them the same opportunity, and I give you, the judges, the option of scoring them if you wish. You don't have to. These are not going to count towards anything. But just for feedback to them, you could do that if you'd like. So, but they are going to be under the same time constraints, 8 minutes and all that stuff, so come on up.
Good morning, my name is Amanda. These are my colleagues, Taylor and Alex. We'd like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to present our recommendations for crypto's recent recall and quality issues. Thank you.
I just wanted to start by talking about our objectives. We wanted to address the quality control of crypto's current outsourcing, assure the safety in products since they do mostly go to children, it's the biggest demographic. We wanted to restructure the supply chain as to increase safety, and address inherent outsourcing issues. Our overhaul of the supply and production model would involve flipping the way we're doing producing. So we would switch our outsourcing into current products, which are what we call core products. These are continuous products which continue making sales. This would increase our ability to do manufacturing. The supply chain that has been complaining that since we switch our product in a fab-based system, we need a more consistent ability to manufacture. So we would switch our in-house production to our newer products, which would allow us to focus on our technology advances in the dominant arts, because there is an increase in electronic supplies of our products. So the in-house production would then be increased by 10% to allow us to be full production capabilities, because we have to account for what was being outsourced to begin with. And our outsourcing would then be decreased by a small amount. It would allow us to keep the same factory still producing and not have a major shareholder dispute.
So now we're going to address our basic quality control issues. We're going to expand the CBOA so that it include all the subcontractors, and that way, instead of having the CBOA only looking at our main contractors, we're looking at all of them so they can all be, we can be focusing on making sure that all of them are looked after in quality control issues. We're going to move, there's 170 safety assurance employees, and currently none of them are on site, so they aren't really effective if they aren't actually there doing their job. So we're going to make sure that they're all on site and working there. We're going to expand this, right now the CMP codes aren't really working as well on the subcontractors because they don't expand to them. So we're going to expand and have all the subcontractors looked after as well. We're going to increase the enforcement of these protocols and CMP codes, because right now they aren't being enforced fully, and if they aren't enforced, they might as well not be there. We're also going to we're going to increase independent monitoring through Simco. We're going to, of course, Simco is going to include sub-manufacturers and increase testing of the products. We're going to have more private audits of sub-manufacturers, because, yet again, the sub-manufacturers aren't being looked after as well. And increase the frequency of spot tests so that we can have, it's just more safety. We're going to perform detailed reviews of suppliers so that we have more reviews, and it's just more security and more safety and everything.
We wanted to replace a customer feedback system. From what we understand, the customer feedback isn't as well as we would want it to be. There were 200,000 products which were deemed hazardous and had to be recalled. So our new feedback system would improve customer satisfaction, which is our overall goal. We want the customer to know we're looking out for their safety. This feedback would help reduce the groupthink of the company, so we would be able to spot errors more commonly, because it's not just the company saying what's safe and what's not. This would increase our diversity of ideas for how to improve safety. They are parents, so they know what their kids can do with the toys or dominants. This system would be a division of Simco as to make it more independent, so it's not attached to the company. It would increase customer satisfaction with the results, and it would also provide a safety net. We want to do cost-benefit analysis. We have the expense of expanding Simco. We'd have to hire more employees. It would be expanding into Asia, which is pretty costly. But it would increase customer satisfaction, which would increase sales, and it would also increase factory safety. We wouldn't have to perform another recall, so it would improve a lot of the income. The expense of expanding the CVOA. We want to expand the CVOA because right now it just covers most of our Hong Kong suppliers. Over the area of China, we have other suppliers which aren't currently being covered by CVOA. It would give us a better control of materials and our expenses from subcontractors, since the subcontractors are purely from the manufacturers right now. Our expenses towards in-house production. It's pretty expensive to increase our production into America or other European countries, but it would increase our opportunity for improved products technologically, and it would increase our control over new product safety, since that is our main goal. Thank you for letting us present our case.